dealt with all the type of different people. Do you think that kind of helped you when you got into the wholesaling part? As far as the
For
different
sure.
people, the personalities and such?
Yeah, because when you, for example, on serving tables, you always get someone that, is in a bad mood or someone. So you have to know how to talk to those people and how to know to get personal,
Yeah.
you know this. So, hey, I didn't like this food. Oh, what can I do, to make it better? So for sure, serving tables helped me being easier for me to go and knock on doors and get a F off or hope you die. I think I got a couple of those.
A couple of those?
Yeah. And but at the end of the day, yeah, for sure, serving helped. My background helped. Speaking to language helped. Having a nice smile to everyone, even if they cuss you out.
Yeah.
It helps. So for sure, all those things.
What do you think some of like, initially when you started, what do you think were some of the hardest things that you had to overcome? Like, what are the things that kind of, because usually you'll have some easy things and some hard ones. But
I want to say, I don't think nothing was hard to do, because it's really not. Like driving around, knocking on doors, it's not hard to do.
yeah.
But it's like whenever you don't have a deal, it's like, man, I think that part of not knowing if it's true until you get that first deal,
Yeah.
because no one kind of like believes on it, like they don't believe in you. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. So
You got to see a check to believe it.
exactly. So my wife, she was like, sure, you're gonna get a house for $1,000, or someone is gonna sell you the house. So she had no faith, to be honest, at the beginning, until that first check came. So at the beginning, it's just hope. It's just like, should I continue to do it? Like, it's been a month and no one has called me, or I haven't landed a deal. And I think it took like a couple of months,
About three
yeah,
months.
about 2-3 months to finally have someone that would agree to sell that house.
Yeah. And then from then you knocked out like 2 or 3 within a month?
Yeah, within a month. I mean, we did the first one together. So we did the first one together. Can we say how much we made?
That's up to you, man.
Are we allowed to talk numbers?
I think so, man.
I mean,
Ballpark
yeah. So that first house got us $20K each.
Money piece, yep.
$20,000 each, and I was making as a teacher around, I think, close to $70K. With bonus and with everything, coaching and all that. So I was like, wow. So $20K in like 3 months, and I barely do nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like driving and knocking on doors. So when I showed that check to my wife, she was like, oh, so it is true, huh? And then within a month, we did another one.
Yeah.
So that one got me close to making half my salary as a teacher in like a few months.
Yeah.
So I was like, obviously it was a no-brainer, right? I was like, if I can do 5 houses a year,
Match my salary.
I can match my salary. So
Was that a hard decision to make? From
for
leaving
sure.
the constant, the stability, I would say.
For sure it was. It was. Obviously, it was a discussion at home that we had to have, but at that point, I kind of like secured like 6 months,
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, if I don't sell another house in 6 months, then I got to go back,
Yeah.
But I made that decision, and as right now, I don't regret it. I obviously miss the kids. I miss coaching. That's something that I want to continue to do at some point. But, I got to think about my family first, about the future, about, generating wealth and basically leaving a legacy,
Definitely.
That's what I want. That's what we all want, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then talking about generating wealth, and I know you've been doing a few different strategies recently. You're the one that put me on Pad Split. At the time, I've never heard of it, to be honest. I'm more of like just real estate, more simple, I would say. I feel like you're more into the creative stuff.
Yes. So, yeah, I think everyone knows like the traditional way of real estate. Mm-hmm. And that was the same thing with me, because of wholesaling was one of the first things and easy things, and everyone was doing it. Everyone is doing it. But then I started losing deals because I couldn't offer them more. So I was like, man, how can I continue to do deals? And that's when I joined a community where they teach you how to do creative ways. And that's how I basically learned how to, even if I couldn't offer the money that they wanted, there could be other ways to still get some more properties. And basically, yeah, so now we are doing all types. I have rentals, I have Airbnbs coming soon, I have the pad split, which is a co-living. So it's just like almost like if you were in college sharing a house.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same concept, but everyone has their own room, everyone pays their own rent, and you just provide everything for them. Internet, electricity, so you pay for all the bills. But the thing is that it's better than traditional rental, than a long-term rental, because they're single people, no kids, no animals, all of that. So I think that's one that I love the most, and flips, all the rest of it. I have some long-term rentals and I hate it. You've seen the pictures of the ones that I have right now, and it's the worst.
So would you say the long-term rentals are your least favorite?
Oh, for sure. I think everyone's, man. I think no one wants to be a landlord. It's just a pain, It's just a pain because you never know. You can run credit, you can check their background history, all that, and you still can have bad tenants, and having to have to fix everything for them because they have a dog or their toilet gets messed up. Right now, I have a house that needs the whole sewer line replaced.
I saw that on your stories.
And oh man, that's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah, I had that happen once, $15K.
Oh man, don't even mention. I'm supposed to get the estimate today, and I'm so scared. The pros and the cons, like everything.
Yeah,
the pros and the cons. Yeah, but I don't regret it. I'm pretty sure you're the same way.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you said earlier. I see it as I'm buying my freedom. Every single deal I close, I'm like, this gives me another month. This gives me 3 months, and I want to be like 6, 7, 8 months down the road. As like I have 9 months that if I don't close anything, I still have my freedom, and I'm able to do whatever I would like.
More, yeah. So it's the same for me. I'm really happy that I get to control my time, even though I think I'm working way more. To be honest, I'm working like Monday to Sunday. I'm working outside of time because we're buying houses in Austin, in Houston, different cities in Texas. But I'm working for myself, right? We're working for ourselves, so we're working for our own future. We're not working for someone else. So even though I know I'm putting a lot of hours, hopefully the goal is when I'm 40. I don't have to do it anymore. Yep. Forever.
Yeah, you'll have your cash flow take care of you.
Exactly. So you have that cash flow and you can retire when you're 40 instead of when you're 65. So, those are